I'll do it.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I have seen a film on DVD from last year that you have not seen. It is called... Oh, my name's Darren.
I'm Graham.
It is called the... Sorry, everyone. I've made
What's
an
the film?
embarrassment.
Yes, you have. You've made a mess, haven't you? Go on.
It's called The Lobster.
The Lobster.
Yes.
I always thought that was a reference to Friends. Oh, she's your lobster or something like. He's your lobster, doesn't it?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, that's
Because
Friends.
I've got someone on Facebook that keeps saying he's my lobster, and I thought, oh, that's a reference to that film from last year that I've not seen yet. How clever of them!
Yeah,
how intelligent of them to have seen a good film that I've not seen.
Exactly the opposite.
Oh, it's a Friends. Oh, they're getting defriended.
Exactly the opposite.
I'll get rid of them.
That's the whole thing, isn't it? I don't know why it's lobster. Maybe
what I might
lobsters
do
something, but
is like
that's why.
if she puts another. It's a she.
Okay.
If she puts another status up like that, I'll comment on saying, could this be any more a reference to Friends? And if she likes it, I'll get rid of her.
Yeah. Just sealed your fate, love.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
No, The Lobster, the film, is a film starring Colin Farrell, amongst many others, that I like.
That's intriguing. I wish I knew more.
He's put weight on for it as well. He's a bit of a chunky monkey in it. So basically, it's set in the future in which people who are single are sent to a hotel, and they're given 42 days, I think, to find a partner in that hotel. And if they don't, they get turned into an animal of their choosing. And he wants to be turned into a lobster.
What?
Yeah. What?
Is that genuinely the story?
Yeah.
So stupid.
It's fucking brilliant.
Is it really?
It's really funny.
Does anybody turn into a marmoset?
No. What a fucking random animal to come up
Does
with.
anybody turn into like a wombat?
No, you don't know.
Echidna?
In fact,
Echidna?
Olivia Coleman's in it.
Is she turned into an echidna?
She's the woman who owns the hotel, and she says to Colin Farrell, she's asking me these questions about random animals. She says, "What? Everyone does it in a completely straight face, you know, like completely deadpan."
Sounds amazing.
Hit myself in the nose.
That's what I
she says to him, "What would you like to tell?" There's no sort of skip. There's no gaps in between what they say. She says,
network.
"Yeah, well, not quite that fast." But she says, "What animal would you like to turn into?" And he says, "A lobster." And she says, "Excellent choice. Nobody goes for the rare animals. That's why they're dying out. Everyone chooses dogs."
Oh my god.
So you're asking me all these random animals? No, they probably don't get.
That's quite interesting, though. I mean, dogs don't live that long.
He says he wants to become a lobster because he likes to scuba dive and lobsters remain fertile throughout their entire life, which can sometimes go over 100 years.
That's true. I mean, longer.
Yeah.
Lobsters are like immortal.
Oh, and they've got blue blood like the royals. That's his reason for wanting to be a lobster.
Really?
Yeah. So it's a really, really good film.
Is it intended to be a comedy?
I fucking hope so.
Really?
Yeah.
I had not had the impression that it was a comedy.
Oh,
I haven't seen much of it. I hadn't heard much of it, but it didn't give me much intrigue.
It's a comedy, but it's one of those where, like, what was that one we were talking about? What was it called?
Why Him?
Why Him, yeah. If you like Why Him and that kind of film, you probably wouldn't like The Lobster because the jokes are a lot more deadpan and subtle. Like the joke at the beginning, again, everyone's completely like deadpan, is he arrives at the hotel, I'm just telling you the jokes, and the person at the desk says, "How long have you been single?" And he says, "About 12 years. And she says, "Can you be more precise?" And he says, 11 years and 1 month. It's just things like that. But obviously completely deadpan. Yeah. Anyway.
It's funny.
It is funny.
I do like Why Him. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe it's better. It's the delivery, isn't it? It's going to be the delivery.
Yeah,
and the atmosphere.
But then you start
and the
thinking
rest
about
of
it's like he tried to lie and
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it
yeah.
seem slightly more and he got
to
caught
get
out
more
straight
sympathy,
away.
but it was less. Yeah, it's clever.
There's stuff that goes on in the hotel as well, which I won't talk about because I am just giving it away.
Good.
And there's another group outside that live in the woods that they hunt with tranquilizer darts, and I think I may have missed a bit, but I think if you bag yourself one of them, you get an extra day in the hotel that you can find somebody.
So are these animals that were people?
No, the
that
people
they were hunting.
So there's the people in the hotel that have been sent there, but then there's people that have gone rogue and they just want to live as like lone people. They don't want to, have partners, and they're living in the woods outside. And if you manage to go, you have to go hunting every so often. And if you manage to tranquilize one of them, you get an extra day. I think this is what was happening. You get an extra day on your time in the hotel before you get turned into an animal.
What's in the hotel that's so appealing?
Not the other single people that you have to match up with, or you get turned into an animal.
Right. Oh, right. Okay, so you haven't actually explained anything about the story. So what's the story?
Colin Farrell has to find a person or he'll get turned into an animal.
That doesn't make any sense to
Why?
me. Contextualise it. Come on.
I don't know how.
Right, okay, so this is what I know about the film, which is nothing other than what I've just heard.
Which is
what
everything.
You just heard. There's a hotel somewhere near the woods, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. People go there as single
they
people.
They have to go there.
They have to.
You can't be single.
At what point of your life do you have to go to the hotel?
I don't know what age it starts at.
how old does everybody look? Are they all all at the
Everything
same
from
age?
20s to anything really.
So do they just get called upon?
They just end up there. There's a
They get an
they
invite?
sent there.
They get sent there
Yeah.
by like the government.
Yeah.
So they get like an invite sort of thing.
No,
or,
they get
like...
forced there.
Okay.
They don't have any choice.
All right. Okay. So anyway, they arrive there through some unknown reason, other than the fact that they're single.
Yeah.
In this hotel, they have a certain amount of days to.
I think it's 42.
They have 42 days.
Yeah.
To meet somebody.
Yeah.
And partner up, and to make love.
Well,
right.
You've invented that bit.
And
who the fuck uses the word make love? Even in this context, it makes me want to fucking spew up the fucking walls.
Oh my god. So
make love.
So Colin Farrell makes love. Does he find someone?
Well, that would be spoiling the film.
Yeah, it would be spoiling the film actually. Yeah. Okay. So all right. So take for instance somebody else, some random person. They don't find somebody in the hotel that likes them enough to make love with them.
Hey, stop saying that. For a start, that's not in the film. You've invented. They don't have to have sex.
Also, oh right. Okay, yeah, I did make that up.
Yeah.
What if they find an animal they want to make love to?
No, they can't do that.
Is there any animals?
Because when
inside
he
the
gets
hotel?
to the hotel, they say, "Do you like? Are you what's your sexual preference? Do you like men or women?" And he says women. Although there was one time I did have an experience with a man, so can I go down as bi? And they said no, it's got to be men or women. we used to do bi, but that didn't work. So if you're not allowed to be bi, I don't see why you're allowed to have sex with animals.
Well, that doesn't really. That's a weird train of logic, though, isn't it?
No,
just because
my point is they're being really strict with what you're allowed. It seems bizarre that then they'd be completely liberal and be like, but bestiality's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not comparing shagging animals to being bisexual.
Okay, so then, all right, so if you don't find somebody to make love to, then...
Stop saying
sorry,
make love.
All right, just match up with.
Yeah.
So you just kind of swap numbers and then you can go home.
No.
You can go
it
home.
Gets more complicated then, but I don't want to... You go to the yacht then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's on the yacht? Right, okay, all right.
The yacht is where you
what's on the yacht?
solidify your relationship.
Solidify?
Well, you just
make love.
Well, stop saying that. Just call it what it is.
I'm trying to make a romance of this thing.
Making a romance out of two people shoving bits of their body into each other until they eventually squirt. They've frictioned enough that they squirt juices.
Frictioned enough?
Yeah.
Oh,
making love, that sounds so romantic when you fucking jizz in her face. What was your question? What happens at the yacht? They just have to make sure they're a match.
What do you mean make sure they're a match?
By spending time with each other and getting to know each other.
Oh, I see, right.
Although if they do start
just
arguing,
sure
the hotel will allocate a child to them to distract them.
Okay, anyway, all right. So about this hunt thing.
Yeah. There's people that live in the woods that like to live alone in a group, but then they're single. and they go out and hunt them.
But they're humans. I imagine them as naked.
One of them's Michael Smiley.
Are they naked?
No.
Okay. So they live in the woods, off the land.
One of them is the leader of it seems to be Leia Sado.
Excuse me? Leia.
Yeah.
Who is Leia Sado?
She's an actress.
Okay. So, what happens?
I don't want to tell you. I've given you the setup.
What happens to somebody who's not a key person in the story? Do you know what I mean? Is there an example of...
Ben Whishaw, for example, is in it. He meets a girl that has nosebleeds. He has a limp, and he describes it as his defining characteristic. and so he's really hoping to find a girl with a limp, but he doesn't. But he finds a girl with nosebleeds, so he decides that every time she's not looking, he's going to punch himself in the nose or something, so he's got nosebleeds.
Aww.
So, and he fucking nuts a table at one point.
Oh my god.
And so he matches her, and then obviously Colin Farrell's getting desperate because he's not matching with anybody. And Ben Whishaw seems really happy, and they go to the yachts, and then the next time Colin Firth sees them, Colin Farrell sees them, they've got a child with them. So that's, for example, what happens.
Right.
Yeah.
So do they act normal when they've got a baby?
No, it's a child. It's about 10. At one point, they're on the yacht with the child, and somebody, I won't spoil it, breaks in for whatever reason, and the child grabs a knife and gives it to the mum and goes, "There's the knife, mummy, kill them."
Oh my god.
The film's amazing. I know we've not really said anything about it critically, except you just trying to get your head around the story.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
But I will just say that the film was literally one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably enough that somebody will go out and watch it.
It's got a good cast. Colin Farrell, Michael Smiley, Olivia Wilde, Rachel Weisz,
Ben Whishaw?
Ben Whishaw, John C. Reilly, Leia Sado, yeah. It's really good.
I feel intrigued.
It's hilarious.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
The film starts with a scene that never gets explained, where it's like this middle-aged woman driving down the road, and she gets out the car, walks over to some donkeys by the side of the road, shoots a donkey in the head, gets back in the car and drives off. And it just cuts to the Lobster. Anyway.
So was that like her ex or something? Somebody chose to be a donkey?
I guess so.
Yeah.
It's never referred to or explained again. I don't know. And I can tell you for a fact, you wouldn't be able to know how the film ends. It's, when you get to the final scene, you think, yeah, I didn't see it going here.
Yeah.
But then every 10 minutes you could say that.
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes on, you think, well, I didn't know it was going to be here 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
It's very good.
Who directed it?
Don't know. Some guy whose name I don't know. It's his first English language film, and his previous film was a film called Dogtooth, I think, but I also haven't seen that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, one to look out for, I guess.
This film or him in general?
Him?
Yes, but also this film because it's fucking hilarious.
Okay. And actually a good film as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to be hilarious and a good film.
It does if it's intentionally hilarious.
Why Him was very, very funny, but it wasn't a good film.
It was neither of those things. Bye.
Bye.